Thrombotic is more on large blood vessel. Lacunar is more on small blood vessel. So we have two types of stroke, two major types: ischemic and hemorrhagic. What do we mean by ischemic? Ischemic means that a blood vessel was blocked in your brain that supplies a part of your brain. So, ito yan, block. Usually, these are caused by fat deposit na nasa blood vessels or blood clots that forms elsewhere in your body. The next type of stroke is hemorrhagic. What do we mean by hemorrhagic? Ibig sabihin ay dumugo or pumutok na ugat na blood vessel. Ito. In our illustration, ito. Yan. We will go deeper into this sa susunod na mga slides. So ito yung types of stroke: ischemic and hemorrhagic. Okay, next. Okay, we will discuss first the types of ischemic stroke. So, ang ischemic stroke nga is yung blood vessel is nabarahan or na-blocked. Okay? So, we have three types of ischemic stroke. First is the most common, which is thrombotic. Ibig sabihin ng thrombotic is a large blood vessel in the brain was blocked. Nabarahan, isang large vessel. Major blood vessel nabarahan. Yan yung thrombotic. So, paano nangyayari yung thrombotic? It is usually occurs within a person that has a high cholesterol. Ibig sabihin, yung cholesterol niya sa dugo or your fats is nagdi-deposit dito sa blood vessels. Tingnan niyo itong mga yellow. These are fats or cholesterols which are clinging or stick to the blood vessels wall. So, paano kung kumapal yan? Like this. The blood flow will be decreased in that area. And then, anong mangyayari kung completely blocked the area? Stroke. Okay, stroke. So, yan. In this condition, which is kumakapal yung lining ng blood vessel because of too much fat is what we call atherosclerosis or atherosclerotic condition. So, yan. Hindi lang ito nangyayari sa mga taas ng blood cholesterol. Pwede din ito sa mga diabetic dahil malapot ang kanilang mga dugo. Yan. And also, may develop high chance of developing high cholesterol conditions. Okay, next is embolic. What do we mean by embolic ischemic stroke? Embolic stroke is caused by an embolus. What is an embolus? So, ang embolus ay a traveling blood clot. For example, this is your feet. and this is a blood vessel. In this blood vessel, you have developed a very large blood clot. Because of some instances, the blood clot breaks down. So nagputol-putol yung blood clot. Putol. And then because the blood is moving, may nadala. Blood clot, traveling throughout your body with the blood flow. And this times, nakaabot siya sa brain. And then, it may cause a blood clog in your blood vessel that may cause a stroke. So, ganon. So, next is lacunar stroke. So, lacunar stroke. What is lacunar stroke? It is a blocked small blood vessel. So, parang magkapatid lang ito. See? Ito. Kapatid lang. Thrombotic is more on large blood vessel. Lacunar is more on small blood vessel. So, yung cause is almost the same. Laging may magbabara. It's either a small embolus or either a high cholesterol blood vessel. Okay, yun lang yung pagkakaiba. Thrombotic, lacunar. Thrombotic is a large blood vessel. Lacunar is a small blood vessel. Yung embolic is traveling blood clot. Yan. Next is okay, so this is the blood vessels of the brain, or ito yung tinatawag na circle of Willis. So these are the major arteries that supplies blood in the brain. So imagine if any of this brain, ito, or ito, mablock, then it will cause a major damage to the brain. So these major arteries, if blocked, it can cause a thrombotic stroke. Major arteries. If naman dito sa mga smaller arteries, you will have a lacunar stroke. And if the clot is caused by a traveling blood clot, it is an embolic stroke. Okay. Next is hemorrhagic stroke. So what is hemorrhagic stroke? Like I said earlier, hemorrhagic stroke is a bleeding blood vessel. So we have two types. Intracerebellar hemorrhage. What do we mean by that? Is itong mga blood vessel na to, mismo sa brain, is pumutok dahil may hypertension or mataas yung BP or may aneurysm. So, hypertension or alta presyon dahil kaya hindi natin ina-advise na dapat laging mataas yung BP natin. Why? Because over time sa constant high pressure, high BP na nasa brain natin is the blood vessel can weaken or hihina hanggang sa pumutok ito. That may cause a hemorrhage or pag-bleed, pagdudugo ng blood vessel. Okay, next is subarachnoid hemorrhage. Almost the same lang sila, the same lang sa intracerebellar, but they differ in the place. Intra, ibig sabihin inside, cerebellar or si brain. Ito naman, subarachnoid, ibig sabihin sub, below. Arachnoid is type of meninge, ibig sabihin yung cover ng brain. Meninge, cover ng brain. I-discuss natin yung different types ay cover ng brain or yung meninges sa ibang video. Okay. Same din yung mechanism of injury, usually hypertension or caused by aneurysm. Ano yung aneurysm? Ito yung ballooning of the blood vessel, usually congenital or ipinanganak ng merong nito, or usually develop, or minsan a congenital defect called atrioventricular malformation. So these are the common cause of hemorrhagic stroke. So kung sakaling may hypertension ka, dapat laging in check. Always have a regular check-up with your doctor. So yun. So that is our two types of hemorrhagic stroke. Intracerebellar, which is pumutok yung ugat directly from the brain. And then subarachnoid hemorrhage, or pumutok yung ugat na nagko-cover doon sa brain. So what do you do when you suspected a stroke? We use the acronym FAST. F for face for drooping, or ibig sabihin yung kalahating face nyo ay bagsak, hindi gumagalaw, or weak. Usually tabingi yung pag smile nyo, yung lips are tabingi. Next is A, or arm weakness. Ibig sabihin mahina yung isang kamay. Pataasin nyo yung isang kamay, hindi na itataas. And then speech for S, kasi bulol sila. Hindi nila ma-articulate yung words. And then time. Time is because kailangan yung maidala sa hospital as soon as possible. Okay. Meron tayong tinatawag na golden period para maidala yung patient sa hospital. We only have 3 hours from the onset ng stroke. Kasi if within 3 hours mayroong good prognosis yung pasyente, ibig sabihin pwedeng konti lang yung damage na mangyayari sa pasyente. But after 3 hours, kung sakaling maybe 5 or 24 hours na nakalipas, pwedeng maging malala ay yung kondisyon ng pasyente. Okay. So, that's it. Thank you for listening to this short lecture. And sana may natutunan kayo. And don't forget to like and subscribe this channel for more interesting physio topics. So, thank you.